What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we will be continuing the $50 Giant bike build. So today's gonna be part 2. If you haven't watched part 1, make sure you go and check that out down in my page before you watch this video, so that you can just get an idea of step by step what we're doing, so that you guys don't get confused. So let's start off with, if you're new to this channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button today so that you can get more videos, and make sure you press that notifications bell so that you get notified when I post a new video. So let's go ahead and start off today's video. Alright, so here is the Giant bike that we were fixing in the last video. Here it is, and yes, I ordered new shifters. So that is here, came from Amazon, so I'll show you guys in a second which ones I got. Pretty sick. So I'll actually put a link down in the description down below in the comments somewhere, or down there below, the shifters, what kind of shifters, so that if you guys are interested in those kind of shifters, I'll leave you a link for that. We also got new bike. We got this Sport GT bike. It's also another project build. Needs a lot of fixing, so that probably won't be done in the next couple weeks because I just got so much stuff ahead of this. So let's go ahead and I'll go and get the shifters and show you guys what they look like. So I'm here on my porch. Got two new bikes that came in. We got a Schwinn. I think these are 26-inch wheels. Got some nice shifters. Low frame woman's bike. Things in like mint condition. Picked it up for 30 bucks. Then we have this Trek right here. Picked it up I think for 60 or something. So that's two bikes that are adding to our bike inventory. So I probably won't be doing a video on this Schwinn because this is my sister's bike. She really liked it, so gave it to her. But that bike, might do a video on that bike, because this dude, honestly, he screwed everything up. Look what he did. Different shifters. Got a grip shifter here, and then we got some cheap shifter here. Different brake levers. And he literally, I don't even know, but that just looks so ugly when they're all different. Some people might not care, but it honestly affects how it shifts and stuff. So anyways, let's get back to our video. I'm gonna go get the shifters. They're inside, so I'll be right back. So here are the shifters. They're only 13 bucks on Amazon. So if you guys are really interested, I will leave the link in the description for you guys if you guys are interested. And here's the other shifter. Things are really nice. I'll take it out for you guys. I think they're gonna go really good with that bike, so pretty excited about that. So let's go ahead and put the scraps back inside the box. So let's go ahead and grab the shifters and go back and let's get started on the bike. Finish it up so that you guys can see how it's gonna look like after everything. So let's go ahead and head on back there. So we are gonna do all new brake cables, all new brake housing, everything. It's gonna be like fully refurbished, honestly. It's gonna have everything new on it. So here are the shifters. Let me get my bike stand out, which is this right here. Let me get it out, set it up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we got her all set up. She's on the stand. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna throw the back wheel on, and I actually looked at it. It's not that bad. I might be able to true it. So I'm gonna throw the back wheel on, and we're gonna try to true it with these brake pads. Use them as indicators. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first, and then we will move on to putting out the new cables and everything. And once we start putting on the shifters, I'm gonna drop the stand down so that I can put you guys on the tripod so that you guys can see how I install the shifters. And now that I look at them, they match with this derailleur and they're gonna look so good. I'm telling you, this bike is gonna be beautiful when it's done. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, so I'm probably gonna take the tire off to true it because it's gonna be easier. So let me put you guys on time lapse and I'll get that done for you guys. Alright, so I got the new tire on and we're gonna go ahead and put it on. I'm not gonna put any air because you can true the wheel. It's more easier when there's no air so that it can work with the spokes better. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on and then I'll throw you guys on the tripod and show you the whole process of me truing it. Probably put it on time lapse because it might take a while, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I got it pretty straight, but it's not perfect, so I'm not gonna put it on video, I'm just gonna do it. So, yeah, when I'm done, then we'll go and start with the next thing. So I got this thing to be like perfectly straight now. It's got a little hop in the tire, but that's fixable. But this thing saved a lot of money because I would have been spending like $50 for a used wheel, but instead I was able to true it and I got this thing like super straight compared to how it was before. It was literally like this, like the motion of my hand, and I got it to like really straight. So it wasn't easy, but saving us money, so that's good. So now, before I want to do anything, I want to get this rust off. As you can see on this cassette, it's got a little surface rust. So I'm going to get a wired brush, and I'm just going to brush it down, see if I can get it off. If I can, then that would be great. If not, then we'll just clean it as best as we can and leave it. So yeah, let's go and do that. Alright, so we brushed it down. Looks way much better. I got so much surface rust off. It's not perfect, but it's better than all rusty, so I think that'll do. So now that we got that done, we're gonna go ahead and start off by installing the shifters, and then we're gonna move on from there. So I totally forgot that these shifters, they have the whole brake lever system built in, so that's pretty cool. But now we have to take these off, so we're gonna go ahead and do that first before we put the shifters on. And then I already picked out a seat for it, and we got a new chain for it, so that should be good. This seat is super nice. It's a Cloud9. Don't know if you guys know what that is, but Cloud9 is really good brand in seats, and this thing is just so comfy. It's like gel inside. Anyways, it's gonna look really nice on this bike. And then we got a new chain for it, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on after we do the shifters. So let's get started. Alright, look at them. We got them on. They look really nice on here. So right now, let's go ahead and we're gonna put on the chain after the chain, we're gonna start putting new cables, threading them through, and then after that, we're gonna adjust brakes, then adjust gears, then the seat, and then we're gonna have a finished product. So yeah. So when putting on a chain, there is a secret to it, and that secret is basically, this is your secret. You use this, and this tells you how much to cut off and when it's perfect. So I'm gonna demonstrate what I do, and it works all the time. Some bike shops use like fancy tools, but you don't need any fancy tools for this. Just probably a chain remover and your chain. So and if you're wondering, chain remover looks like this. It's like a little special tool. Put the chain in these grooves and then you can pop it out with this thing. So the bike shops usually sell them, so if you want one, you can go to a bike shop and you can get one there for, I think they're like 20 bucks. So, but I'm just gonna demonstrate how it works so that you guys have an idea. So what I like to do first is I like to start off by putting the chain in from the derailleur side. So through the back wheel, you're just gonna slide it in like this, and then once it goes in, go around the other side and you grab it. Then after that, it's on wheels, so you can just roll it up. Once you got it to about good like 5 inches of length left, then you can put it onto the gear, let it sit, and then you can wrap it around the big gear in the front. And you have to put it on the smallest gear. That's how you correctly, by size, put a chain on. So great. I have to put this back because the chain didn't go through, got stuck on the frame. How in the world did that happen? There you go. So remember to put it on the smallest gear first, because that's how you adjust the length. So it's on the smallest gear, and then you pull it together like this, and then you just look by the derailleur, see how far it's bending. If you put on a chain on the smallest gear and it's like this, then that chain is too small. So right now it's about where it has to be. If I connect it, that's like perfect right there. So I'm gonna connect it right there, and usually derailleur has to be bent a little bit, just like that, so that it can have movement. If it's too much, then it's too small, but right here is perfect. So if you get a new chain, it usually comes with these clips right here, and that's how you connect the chain. So you would put one clip in first like that on one side, and then grab the other side and clip it from the other side of the chain. And what you do is you bring it together, press it together, because there are 2 holes on both of them so that the nipple can sit in there. So once you got it in, once you got both nipples in the hole, just a second. So once you got both nipples in the hole, then you can And once you do after that, you just pull them, and it usually locks in. For some reason it's not, so let me just grab a rag and it should lock in. There you go. It's locked in. Moves nice and freely. And that's basically it. That's how you put a chain on the correct way, so yeah, we got that on. So let's go ahead and move on to putting new cable housing, and we'll probably connect the gear cables first because they're already out on the shifters, and then we'll move on to the brakes. Alright, so we got the shifter cables all connected, new cables, everything. So now I'm just gonna run through, see how they shift, adjust it, and I won't put this on camera, but after that we're gonna go ahead and do the brakes. Alright guys, update. Got the front brake all connected, adjusted, new cable, everything. Look at that. Works nice. So now let's move on to the back and put the seat on. And we also gotta put new grips on, but that can be done later. But other than that, it's coming along really good. And here it is, guys, the final product. Except for there's no grips, but other than that, everything on here is finished. We got the Cloud 9 seat on, everything. Back brakes, got the back brakes in. You guys, it was on time lapse. Front brakes working perfect, gear shifting perfect. So this bike is finished finally. And this thing could probably sell for $150 on the marketplace, especially with the market on bikes right now. It's insane. People are just paying whatever just to get a bike. So yeah, and that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed this build series project, make sure you subscribe. You hit the notifications button to get notified when I post another video, and let me know down in the comments if you have any comments, you know, what are your thoughts on this project. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.